bother.
No.
No rush.
Paperwork. Why are you on my property?
Come on out.
No, do not touch me.
You need to come outside right
now. No, I do not. I know my laws. Sir, get off of my property.
Come on outside.
I return adverse property. Adverse possession with title.
Then you need to come out and talk to me because
Okay,
we have a
I will talk
outside.
to you right there.
Come outside.
Respect my space. You do not have any right to come and grab me.
Did I touch you?
You were trying to grab me when I have my paperwork.
Then
Sir,
come outside.
This is a civil matter now because I filed adverse possession, sir, with the state of Florida. Sir, get out of my house.
Adverse possession is a law that allows a trespasser to legally acquire the title to another person's property that is abandoned or not maintained. However, a person can only claim this after uninterrupted possession of the house for 7 years and cannot be done in secret.
I paid $4K down.
Again, I paused it at a terrible timing. At terrible timing. Yes, I wanted to thank you for posting that. She just said she paid $4K down, which probably means she put $4K down to file rights or file a deed on the house, which a lot of states, a lot of counties, a lot of municipalities, the county clerk must accept all filed paperwork, right? So you could file a deed when somebody already has a deed. Now, she's probably not filing a deed to the house, even though I probably just used the word house. God dang it, I linked my phone to my computer, and that was not a good call. And that could work in her favor if they come back 7 years and she's still living in the house. But if you're going to pay $4,000 when we just saw Soft pay $100 to do the same thing, you're just a freaking idiot. Midwest Safety, great channel. They do a great job of editing and explaining things. They oversimplified adverse possession. There's a lot more to it, right? And it's not really designed to take over a freaking house, right? Unless you find one in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's probably more true, actually. Thanks for calling that out, Legal Fiction. I think the best example of an adverse possession on a house would be, I don't know if you guys remember, but Detroit had an issue at one point where there were a lot of houses that were abandoned, right? And there was a documentary that came out, I think it was called Burning Down Detroit, where the fire department raised a lot of money. And people were just burning these houses down. They were sitting vacant, and it was an extreme hazard. But if somebody would have come in and taken over one of those houses and started paying property tax, letting people openly know that they live there, and it might be a little tricky because I think Michigan is one of those 30-year states, right? So the adverse possession could be anywhere between 3 and 30 years, depending on what state you're in. But really what it's used for now in modern times is, let's say I build a garage on my house and my neighbors don't have let's say my neighbors and we don't have a fence, and I build a garage next to my house, and that garage goes over the property line by like a foot or two, and my neighbor doesn't realize it. I don't really realize it. We don't really do a property survey. My neighbor comes back 7 years later, and just using this state as an example, saying, hey, by the way, your garage is a foot onto my property. And when I come back and say, well, I've built on this property, I've maintained it for 77 years. If you really want to go over it in court, we can. And that's a better example of adverse possession, where I can show the court that I've maintained this property, I've paid property taxes if applicable. I have no reason. There's been no reason over the past 7 years to dispute that I've done this, other than the survey that was drawn recently. She just thinks she can just take over an MLS listing and move in. Sorry for the talking, but not sorry.
To get this.
Then come outside and discuss that.
I will discuss it. I will discuss it. You don't have no right to grab me, sir, when I have my paperwork. You are listening to one side of a story. You did not hear me. I am an American citizen. You have no right to step in my house. There is not one way to purchase a home.
You're gonna come outside.
Get out of my house.
Remove you from the house.
You cannot remove me from my house.
By the way, her use of purchase. Well, I got it.
With my paperwork, sir.
Can we see the paperwork you have?
State of Florida, adverse possession action.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
That's what I meant by purchase.
I filed this.
You need to come outside.
Okay, well, you need to know your laws because you seem very uneducated about adverse possession.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NCR.
Yo,
How you doing, man?
it's been a bit of a day, but always good to wind down with some craziness.
Yes. So I've got another adverse possession video of Sofsit trying to basically steal a house. And if you're down, I'm going to play that auditing video, or at least parts
I'm
of it.
down for it.
All right, cool. So just yell at me anytime if you want me to stop it. But this shit's I just can't believe people do this.
Oh, when I was in Florida, it was bad. Like the squatters down there would find all kinds of loopholes.
Yeah. Oh, and to
And-
make it more complicated, right? If she would have been in this property for 30 plus days, she probably would have had a civil claim to squatters' rights, which is a little convoluted in a theft robbery scenario, which is what we really have.
Now, I noticed that both Florida, Ohio have almost similar when it comes to squatters' rights, but
Okay.
Florida and California, Nevada, and I want to say not Texas, but Oklahoma have the exact identical. If you could establish residence for 2 weeks, you can claim residency.
Jeez. Okay.
And the way they do it is they find a house and then they start getting stuff sent there through the mail. So
Yep.
and when they do that for 2 weeks, they've established that they have a residency there. So I don't know about California. I don't know about Nevada. I don't know about Oklahoma, but Florida's it's like almost a 6 to a 9 month to a year long battle to get them out.
Yeah, or longer if they're good at it. Much longer. I've seen these go. The longest I've seen personally is 3 years, but I bet they could string it out even longer.
I would say like the longest I've seen that's including the legal battle in court was 4 years.
Yeah, and those scenarios are usually like foreclosure related, and then they stay in the house, and then on top of the foreclosure, then they need to file an eviction, and then they have to deal with all this other crap.
Well, the crazy thing is this wasn't a foreclosure. This was just a straight squatting.
Ugh.
So what had happened, this took place in like 2010 in Tampa. A homeless gentleman who was known for squatting in houses found this beach house that the owners wouldn't regularly go there. So he set up residence.
Vacation home.
Like he set up residence there and he was mowing the lawn. He was wearing the dude's clothes. He was having people coming in and out. So when the homeowners actually come down there and the locks have been changed, it's been like 6 months because they had went on one of those year-long cruises. And they try to call the cops. Cops said, civil matter. He's got residence here. You've got to evict him. Well,
Yep.
he went to court, argued that he was living there.
I lost you. After you said argued that he was living there, then I couldn't hear anything else. I think we might have lost NCR. All right. Just for the record, your mic usually sucks. The most common scenario we see in squatters is they'll rent a property and somehow the landlord will be flexible on their first month's rent, and then 30 days comes around, they still haven't paid their first month, and now they're stuck there. Oh, we lost him. He'll come back. There he is.
All right, sorry about that. But what happened is they had to do 4 different eviction hearings because he was paying them rent.
And they're accepting the payments?
Well, here's what happened. He was sending it to their out-of-state address while they were on this cruise. So he's sending them $1 a month on this fictitious lease that he had printed up in their house by scanning their signature. So the court can't definitively say the lease is invalid for like the first 3 hearings. Then they get to the 4th hearing and like, okay, yeah, this is an invalid lease. There was no way for them to sign it from the date because they were already on the cruise. So they go and do 3 more hearings to get him out. And by the time the sheriff and them get to the house, he has already trashed it. He's tore out the AC units. He's tore up the walls. So the house was valued at like almost $1 million. He caused over $250,000 worth of damage.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I'm starting. I have a great aunt on my great grandmother's side, so I think that would technically make her a cousin in some weird ways. So she's my great grandmother's sister. So I don't know what to call that, but she's like stupid rich. She has she had a 20,000 square foot house in Aspen, and I lived in Aspen for a while, and I've always been a big fan of being as self-supporting as possible. So when I moved up there, I was like, hey, can I stay in your house? And after 30 days, I found my own 97 square foot apartment that I could afford in Aspen, Colorado, which is a stupid expensive place to live. And I was like, damn, dude, I should have just squatted at her house. I could probably still be living there. But anyway, all right, let's play a little more of this. And this lady's just, yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
the people
words.
who know what they're doing and know that they're doing illegally don't react the way that you do. They don't speak
You
the way
almost
that you do.
grabbed me. I said, give me a minute
grabbed
so
her.
that I can put my dogs away, and you grabbed me.
You tried to come running out the back of the house to run. You could have gone out the
Why
front
would I
door.
run?
You didn't know I was back
The
here.
front, I saw you from there. See the assumption, sir? One of them came and tried to break in.
Finger
and
pointing.
messed up.
Agent trying to show the property that is vacant and is not yours. What are you talking about?
First of all, it is.
No, it's not. I've got all the paperwork.
Real
The offers
estate in
are-
an attempt to establish adverse possession with title.
In attempt to establish adverse possession. Attempt to. Just pointing that important word out.
How long has the home been sitting there abandoned?
not
I have
abandoned.
every right to actually.
It's not abandoned.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's
sweetheart,
listed
you
in the
know
MLS.
adverse possession.
It's listed
Get
in the
ignorant-
MLS. It's listed in the MLS.
You can't grab me.
I got to point out one other thing. And yes, this is probably going to be one of those videos I pause a lot. Is anybody, are you familiar with Jerry Kane at all? NCR?
The name sounds familiar.
All right. Jerry Kane is, to say the least, he's one of those polarizing soft sits. He's the West Virginia guy that him and his son shot up on a bunch of cops in 2010.
Yeah, now I remember.
Oh, the movie Sovereign, is based on Jerry Kane. So Jerry Kane would go around and do these seminars, right? And I have all of them on my channel. Yeah. And so in one of his seminars, somebody asked Jerry Kane something relative to this about buying a house. And I clipped it the last time I did one of these videos. And even Jerry Kane would say, you don't do this to your brother, right? And what he was saying there was, you don't do this to anybody but the government, because his mission was anti-government. But this lady's trying to take over some. I mean, some people are wealthy. They can own multiple houses. They can rent them out. Some people really need the income from selling that house to buy their new house, or you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
even Jerry Kane would say this is messed up.
Like this is one of those things where people like to say, well, there's a victimless crime. No, this is a very heavy victim-based crime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this is like, I've seen a lot of squatting cases, especially in HOAs.
Yeah.
And the HOAs can't do anything because they say, well, it's a civil matter because you're selling the house. Well, I'm not selling the house, but in some cases where they have actually tried to sell the house, they have the buyer already set up. They've got the escrow waiting to approve, but yet there's a squatter in the house.
Yeah.
And now you have two families with no home, no money to afford a new home because the money's tied up in escrow. And then you got to do this long, and then any day, I mean, I've seen it happen a lot.
Yeah. You were cutting out for a second, but yeah. And then at that point, the potential new owner or the seller of the property has two options, along with the potential new owner. The new owner can either buy the house knowing that they have to evict somebody, or they could force the homeowner, which is the more likely case, to evict the person first. But then you don't know what's going to happen between the time of the eviction and the actual closing of the house.
Me out here.
I'm not grabbing you. You need to get out.
No, he tried to grab me out of here. We filed adverse possession on the home already. Thank you. You can be on MLS all it wants to be. Adverse possession is still a law, sweetheart. Thank you. Milo, come inside. Come inside, Milo.
Even Milo knows this is messed up.
I just did.
You'll be out, don't worry.
I don't care.
Yeah, you will.
I paid already.
You'll be out.
I already paid.
You'll be out.
We went to the...
You'll be out. I'll be back in 30 days with the sheriff and you'll be out.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she so deserves
You'll
handcuffs.
be out.
Adverse possession.
Smarty pants.
What's adverse
You know what you're doing?
Did you say that?
No, that was the cop.
Oh,
Out you go.
Yeah, whatever.
what's adverse?
She's trying to say it's abandoned. It's not abandoned. There's a sheet in there where the contractors come and clean it every
Those
week.
tropical
It's not
plants.
abandoned. It's listed. It's been listed for a year.
yeah.
We have
Perfect
showings
way to
all the
describe
time.
her.
It's not abandoned. It's not an abandoned property. So she's lying. She doesn't know what she's
Even if
talking
it was abandoned.
about. There's a certificate of title.
And he's showing us the certificate of the title right now.
Select Portfolio Servicing. There's my listing agreement from Select Portfolio Servicing. This is how old the file
Oh, you're
is.
breaking up. I
It's
can't
never
hear.
been abandoned.
Look at his paperwork. She has one page. Actually, she's got two. He's got that. Just pointing that out.
Since we foreclosed.
Well,
on
I'm
it.
assuming
My
this is
phone
in
number was
Florida.
on the window.
Yeah,
Based on
yeah,
the
this is
tropical
Florida.
plants. Okay.
Yeah.
So the adverse possession laws in Florida basically work like this. You have to have ownership or maintain a property for X amount of years
Yeah, 7 years.
before you can even
So-
claim complete ownership.
Yep.
And-
7 years.
Okay. So there's no way she can claim adverse possession because it hasn't been the full 7 years. And there's no real maintaining of the property on her end. I mean, they could argue with the pool being covered in algae and being, a mosquito breeding ground there. The landscaping being, not properly maintained.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but she couldn't even do that because she doesn't have any tenant rights. So, but yeah, I get what you're saying. The best thing she could do is file her stupid fictitious deed and hope this guy doesn't come back for 7 years. Basically, is really
here's the
her only
thing, though.
hope.
Florida
Even if
makes it where you have to show that you've been maintaining the property you're claiming.
Yeah, and you probably missed that part at the beginning, but yeah, I mentioned that you have to You have to publicly own it, so people have to people know that you are living there. You have to maintain it. You have to pay property taxes. And then you have to maintain that for the full time period, 7 years. And then even after 7 years, you're still not entitled to the home if he were to come back and challenge it. Now, he could lose after 7 years, but it still needs, if he challenges it after 7 years, she's got a better chance of winning, not after, I'm assuming this is within probably 30 days.
I think they said 2 months. I think she said she's been there for like 2 months, 4 months, somewhere in that time frame. Still not showing that she's maintaining the property.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Taking that down.
The realtor said his phone number was even on the window and they took that down.
This was in the window. We don't see it now. I got pictures of it there last week.
Okay.
There's my sign last week, and there you can see the lockbox and our brass door handle gone.
With all the paperwork and photo evidence the property manager has, officers determine he's correct and the Karen has no authority to claim adverse possession on the residence. Now they just need to figure out how to get her out of the house.
Here's where we're at. What she's doing is squatting. They changed the locks, put the locks, that's theft. So we have authority. If you want to break the door down, we can go in and remove her forcefully. We can arrest her with trespassing and theft for stealing the locks. That's entirely up to how far you want to go with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you rather do it the safer way with minimal risk of damaging the property and doing, like you said, doing the 30 days with the sheriff's office? Or are you wanting her removed immediately now? Because if that's the case, if she doesn't let us back in, if she doesn't come and agree to open the door, which she may not do now because she knows she's probably in the wrong, you will have to be responsible for breaking the door down and paying for the damages.
Well, it's our property anyway. We own it. Whatever.
I hate that. So officers are getting in trouble all over the country for making the statement, say, I can't break down the door, but you can. And it usually doesn't end up well. Now, in this scenario, it seems fine, but it's not working well around the country.
Well,
have you seen those?
Yeah, but with this one, like, let me explain. For the dance, put back on that. I think that's fine.
Yeah,
but
dude, your mic. I don't know.
I'm sorry, my mic's messing up. Let me get a little bit closer, see if that fixes it. Because this
wireless.
How's that? That better?
Yeah, way better.
Okay, so I think in this case, I think the officers are in the right. They're telling him, look, you're going to be responsible for the damages. But I think with like the Afro Man situation, I'm still waiting to get paid for that door repair, man.
Well, yeah. Well, in that scenario, it was completely. I mean, that was a no-knock warrant. I mean, that was completely different. But I'll think of some other specific examples that you may have seen and pull those out.
For damages,
this is a new mic.
What are they going to do in the month they're there, and the money they're going to cost us by
It's
not
not
being
even
able
2
to
months
market
old.
it?
I can't answer that.
No, exactly. So you.
Is it wireless?
No, I'm running everything through a mixing board now.
Oh,
So my
okay.
audio is actually better. It sometimes likes to be a little fickle while I'm a little further away from the mic.
Gotcha. So you probably do like I do when I'm off camera. I'm like pacing around in the background.
That or I'm leaning back in my chair, so I'm gonna stretch the back
Gotcha.
out.
Don't think she's going to come to the door anyway?
I mean, we can try again. And I would have German go up there because she doesn't like me, clearly. So she might be willing to come back to the door once he goes up to it. What do you think?
Try it.
Let's try that.
I can't open this door.
Can we see that paperwork again, please? Can we go to the back?
She can't open the door because she doesn't have a freaking
Can you
key.
just meet me in the back door? Because I need you to show me that paperwork again.
She said she's coming out?
Yeah, she says, stay right there. She's going to show me through the window, I guess. He's the one that's going to need to breach this door.
Can he give us permission to kick it in, or does he have to be the one to actually do it?
You're going to make a 70-year-old man risk his old limbs for kicking the door.
I don't know what the legal requirements are here. He's
Drill.
He's a senior officer. He's a master police officer, so he knows this stuff more than I do.
Yeah, let's check the back door. Do you have a screwdriver or drill?
Why would you need a screwdriver and drill?
I have my multi-tool that has a screwdriver in it.
Yeah, it will be faster with a drill because that door, like you said, it's been broke, but it's just that little piece of wood is holding it.
Ma'am, you're gonna need to come outside. At least open the door.
Why?
Because I'm ordering you.
You are not my authority.
If you refuse to follow that order, you will be arrested for resisting. Do you want to be arrested for resisting?
Resisting what? I have my paperwork.
Resisting a lawful order.
Give me a second. I'm recording.
Go ahead and record, and then open the door.
You said you wanted to see the paperwork.
We need to see it personally. Come open the door.
Adverse possession means paying the taxes on the home.
If you have no reason to worry, come open the
You
door.
tried to grab me of your assumption, sir.
I'm gonna go grab my multi-tool. If we don't have a drill, we don't have a drill.
Step back. Step back. Step back from the door. Step away from the door.
Use the magic soft-set
Step
incantation.
away from the door. Sir, step away. Tell this man to step away.
Just step away just a little.
I need to see him. I filed adverse possession on the 20th.
Can I see that?
Yes.
Damn you, Parson.
You can hold. You don't have to hold it, sir. This is my.
You're a
All
friend, but damn you.
Okay, let me point out one thing real quick. The officer said, let's go to the back and see if we can convince her to get out of the house. They abandoned that so quickly. They were one sentence deep before they got frustrated and said, this is an order for you to get out of the house. Parson, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. NCR, what about broken chairs?
Okay. So my first year on YouTube, I was on a friend's live stream, Mando Mike.
Oh, I see where this is going.
And we were doing a game night, like a trivia Star Wars night. And at the time, I was just starting out, so I was using whatever I had. So I had an old kitchen chair that I had got from a Goodwill. And it's like from the fucking 70s. It's that awful orange, brown, fake leather. And I'm sitting there, and because it's so old and rusted, the front legs on the chair break. And because it wasn't regular legs, it was that round, like, spot weld onto another round ring.
Some dab on JB Weld. Yeah.
It breaks. I fall back, and all you hear is me going, oh shit. And then a loud thud, and me screaming for like a minute. My chair just fucking broke. And you can hear everyone on the stream like, dude, you okay? You okay? I'm like, chair just fucking broke.
See, this is why I always keep my camera on, because that's just a good blooper to save for later.
Well, here's the thing. A friend, Justin Blue Ridge, because we were all part of the same group, we would roast each other once we got to 500, made a song about it. And he would make all these different parody songs. He made one about Chili's van being repossessed. And I played it for my mom, and she was like, you know, out of all your friends' songs, that's the one I like the most, The Broken Chair.
I'm a big fan of parody songs. I don't know if you caught the dongle conversation in the chat, but
I was seeing it, but I didn't really understand it.
But I can make a NCR version of this. Let me get to the chorus.
Ain't feeling right. Grammar streaming the chaos again. Idiots in cuffs, yeah, tasers humming. Body wraps tight.
Here it comes.
Lies keep coming. I lost my dongle. The sounds all gone. Can't hear the took and the shade rolls on.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Oh my
This is
god.
the original copy.
Oops. I had to do that. Yeah. I lost my I wear a headset up until I got this mic. And I lost my freaking dongle. I made like 5 versions of that song because I kept changing the lyrics to it, but with a lot of help from AI, obviously, because I was on Suno. Suno was amazing, but yeah.
But
Maybe I'll make an parody songs.
There's already a couple of parody songs about me out there on I'll send you links to them, but the worst one that you can't play because you'll get a strike on here, but you play it on your off time, you'll laugh. Do you remember the old song "Prop Me Up Beside the Jukebox"?
Probably. It sounds familiar.
For my 5K, I dressed like a flamingo, so Justin Blue Ridge on his original channel did "Dress Me Up Like a Flamingo."
I mean, I
with a flamingo with all of them having my face.
I might have to go back and find it.
I'll send you a link to it in Discord.
Java Puppy says, or Java Puppy is relating your chair thud to a specific incident, and I think I have it. Let me show it to you real quick.
It was almost like that.
Wait, we got to do that one more time. It's funny because I started the stream saying, I'm not going to engage chat too much so I could cut this and put it on the video section. But I like the open feel on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lynn, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Everyone needs a few extra dongles. Yeah. You know what? It's funny too, is because when I lost the dongle to my freaking headset, the day I got the new one in, which was like $60, I realized the headset I was using was also Bluetooth. So that was stupid. Super stupid. Thank you so much, Leslie. Oh, I mean, Lynn, sorry. I was looking ahead at this. Leslie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. You are awesome. Welcome to all the new members. Leslie, I really appreciate it. Apparently, you guys sent me something too, so I'm looking forward to whatever that is. Or should I be scared? But you guys are awesome. Mayor, it's really good to see you, dude. I hope that if you guys aren't aware, Mayor's got his own channel. Last I checked, you were somewhere around 300. Ish. Make sure you guys go check out Mayor's channel. If you guys, I have it. I'm sorry, Mayor. It's not. It's the name of the channel is not coming to the top of my head right now. I keep searching your name, but when I go look at the list, I always find it. If you could throw it in the chat, that would be awesome. Mayor, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Just popping in to drop this off and say hi. I have to go get ready for my stream tonight. Also drop the time of your stream into World of Weird. That's what it is. World of Weird News. World of Weird News. And if my mods can't find it, I'll make sure that I'll put it in there here in a second. All right. Look at this freaking stupid face. Look at this stupid face.
Okay. As you can see, this is the adverse possession in the state of Florida. Ashley.
Okay.
Now, I know what I'm doing because this is not the only property that I pay taxes on. You pay a portion of taxes for adverse possession. And you start cleaning up the home so you can take over the home. Milo, come inside now. Melody, inside. So no longer, this is not in your hand. This is a court civil case where we fight and we show them that we're going to be paying taxes on the home. When you pay a portion of the taxes, you go to the appraisal office and you pay a portion of the taxes on the home. This home has been sitting. That's why adverse possession exists. That's not my fault that you can't do your job and you can't
legally foreclosed on.
If you're a real estate agent, that means you have to sell in a limited time.
You know nothing about what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. It's called adverse possession.
$575,000 was paid for this property in January of last year at foreclosure sale.
Yeah.
That makes it legally the owner's property. It has
No,
not
it
been
doesn't.
abandoned. I have pictures of the property every week, date and time stamp, which will go to the court. You are wrong. It
No,
is never
you are
abandoned,
wrong.
and
You
we are maintaining the property.
and
all right?
maintaining it. What's
Yeah.
wrong with the pool
Yeah.
and the frogs?
Yeah.
And what's wrong
Doesn't
with
do any difference at all.
that's not maintaining.
She's got frogs.
Makes no difference. The property, and we have not abandoned it.
I'm going to
We're
say-
here every 10 days.
10:15, let's make it.
So your criteria are wrong.
No, my criteria, sir. You cannot grab me, sir.
Do not resist.
Sir, you
Do not
cannot grab.
resist.
I have dogs, sir. I filed
Do not
adverse
resist.
possession.
Stop resisting.
I filed adverse possession. I did it the right way. Stop, sir. Please, my dog. Sir, can you help me? I filed adverse possession. Sir, that's my paperwork. Sir, what about my dog? What about my dog?
told me it
What about
would
my
work.
dog? You didn't listen to me.
Stand.
You're
Stop
doing it
resisting.
incorrectly.
You want to get tased? Turn around right now.
Turn around.
Turn around.
I didn't do anything. Oh my God, I paid $4,000.
Stand against the wall.
The $4,000 part is just adding so much to her stupidity. I mean, she paid somebody $4,000 to try to pull this shit off, and we know from a recent video that somebody tried to do the same thing for about $100. I love the fact that our court system is not is a practice. It's not finite, because let's say she had any basis in law to do what she's doing, which she doesn't. At least in this time period, she has zero basis in law. Maybe there's a squatter right there, or maybe, right? But any decent judge, any judge that uses their freaking brain would say, okay, let's close this loophole right now. What an idiot. Everything she just said was just stupid.
Again, this is someone who's fallen for a guru's bullshit.
Yeah. I don't even think Cam is trying to sell this shit, so I wonder who the guru is. It could be Cam, but I haven't seen him try to do the adverse possession thing. But somebody sell it. Maybe it's a Pickletarian dude. I don't know. I want to. Maybe I'll try to track this source down. I could probably find it on Facebook, I bet.
Stop resisting now.
I need to call the police because this is wrong. I have my paperwork. You cannot arrest me. You cannot arrest me. Why are you arresting me? Are you serious? Why am I being arrested? I have rights.
I told you, burglary, trespassing,
This
and
is
theft.
not burglary. I have the paperwork, sir. I went through the appraisal. State appraisal. They gave me the key. Oh my God, sir.
If they
Now
gave
you're
you
being
a key,
totally
you wouldn't
resistant.
need to remove the lock.
Sir,
Just
can I
saying.
breathe, please? I can't.
Yeah, absolutely. And she would be able to get in the front door. If I forget this comment right here. Oh, wait, I forgot I could start it. Okay. I have found a soft sit starter kit, and I will try to remember to circle back to that.
Breathe. Let me, please, give me my phone. Let me grab my stuff.
You don't get your stuff now.
I have my MacBook Pro. Wait, let's go inside. I have to. My
Get
dog.
everything. We'll get everything.
I can't do this again. Sir, are you pressing charges?
It's up to the bank.
Hell yeah.
I declare bankruptcy!
Are you pressing charges?
If this officer falls in the water because you won't cooperate,
What about my
You're gonna be
stuff?
We'll get it for you.
I wasn't the one who did it. What about my husband?
Where's that freaking
Well,
video?
he'll go to
stop
jail too.
resisting. Stop.
Wait, what?
He'll go to jail too.
Oh, yeah.
Sir, please.
Stop spitting in my face.
I'm not. That's not fair because I had my paperwork. You're racist. And I'm coming for you.
Freaking clip.
I'm a. I can't wait to come for you. You're a racist fat. I'm coming for that ass. Don't worry. I have my paperwork. Don't worry. Don't worry. I had paperwork. I had paperwork too. I had my paperwork. And I'm being arrested for what? What am I being arrested for? Burglary?
Oh, you're trying to break out your
Sucking at
cuffs now. So now you're going to get another charge. Up against the wall. You're about to get tased right now.
If she hit him, that's another charge. That's a felony charge.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. She fights back.
Siri, call the cops. Siri, call the cops. Siri, call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops, Siri. No.
I love that.
Roll over.
No, it is.
Stay right there on the ground.
You fat. Get the f out of my face. Or I spit on you. Get the f out of here. I have no respect for you, you GED, you dumb loser. Adverse possession is a law, and I'm gonna sue the f out of you for what you just did. I swear to f. Get the f away from me! You ugly fat f.
Do we need to wait for a female?
It's just put on your car.
I have mail coming too. I can't wait to see your fat f.
Oh, Winter Park too. I know that area.
Get the f off me!
This is when I started working out again 3 weeks ago.
I'll go check the inside with this guy.
6, now we're going to need animal control, 2 small dogs, possibly Pomeranians.
All right, let's go inside.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's somebody else in there. So the husband is involved in it as well. I didn't think it was her on her own.
Well, that's what she's been saying, her husband, but
Why does she think she has a right to have a property when other people have to save up the down payment? It's crazy.
all right, just go ahead and announce yourself.
Oh, wow.
Hello?
That electrical has to be redone.
There's some stuff in there. Paperwork. What about this? Shall I bring this out?
I'm just taking her personal stuff.
Yeah, that's I mean, to say the least, that's a fixer upper.
Hey, Erica.
There's no way she's been in there for 2 months. Even the last video that I played, they were but the house was already furnished, but they were moving in. This lady just got there. I think. I don't know.
All I know is this: they've tampered with the electrical box to the point where you have to redo that whole electrical system, because I would not trust it. It looks like they actually tried to rewire the junctions in the fuse.
Yeah. Oh man. Where maybe it looks affordable. It's like maybe I'll move to Florida. Hell no, I'm not moving. Wait, are you in Florida or Ohio? I always mix the two up.
I'm in Ohio, but I lived in Florida for 23 years.
Okay.
So I have a lot of experience from being in there. There are some nice places in Florida. I'll
Well, yeah, and then there's the whole ocean thing too, which is awesome. But people are happy at the beach. We don't see a lot. I mean, we see beach arrests, but we don't see a lot of them.
I tell people this: you go like oh, this is a look right there. That junction box, they pulled it out, they've rewired it, they've busted open the breaker panel there. They've got the power strip there. Say, oh god, you're looking at a lot of work there.
Yeah, but she doesn't seem smart enough to do that herself. I'm guessing this is the way the house probably is being tried. I'm guessing he's trying to sell the house like this. But
no, I tell people this: if you go to Florida, you go to the coastal towns, the resort towns, they're nice. But you want the real Florida, you go inland.
Yeah, nobody wants the real Florida. We just want the coastal towns, maybe with the exception of Key West, and then
I'll tell you
that's about it.
I lived in central Florida. I lived inland. I didn't live in the beach town. I didn't live in a resort town, and I saw some shit there.
Oh man. I've always wanted to live in Java Puppies area, which is in and or around San Diego-ish. And they have waves you can surf, but the water's a lot colder than Florida. But they also have, no, there's a lot more sharks in Florida. But California is insanely expensive.
I will say this. The amount of sharks you get are mostly down in the Miami-Dade area, Key West area. Not a whole lot you'll see in like Clearwater, Orlando, St. Augustine, Jacksonville, the Panhandle area. And mostly they're usually sand tigers or occasional tiger shark, maybe bull shark. Nothing too crazy.
Occasional big fish that'll eat a person,
Come through.
Might eat a
Anything you gotta worry
leg.
about the alligators.
Yeah.
Those guys will climb the
Look
fence.
at this. They came prepared.
Oh, they redid the kitchen.
Here's my sign on the floor. Here's the lockbox with the door handle. There's a baby's budget here. Thank God there's no baby in it. Well, I can't see one, can you?
Yeah.
You know what they put? That's the dogs.
He even said
Thank
see
you.
me in 30 days, but you antagonized that I would get arrested.
Oh,
There's our
you
sheet.
thought
As
she
you
was
can
getting away
see,
with it.
Do you want to take a picture of this? This is a sign-in sheet. Look at the dates we're here. We have a crew that come and clean it and make sure everything's okay.
You're trying to ruin my life? You see a black woman all by herself and I'm the mastermind all of a sudden?
Absolutely nothing about anything that we've done
You were trying to grab me
had
and you
anything
assumed
to
that I
do
was
with
gonna run
race.
away. When I tried to tell you the front door, go play with the front door right now and see if you can open it from the front.
Stay.
So according to this, in order to use adverse possession, you must move into and otherwise neglected property and improve the property, and the title can't be granted to you after a period of time, and it must be done in a visible manner such that it is in conflict with the owner's right, none of which she does.
I'm not gonna cooperate.
It's okay. I'm just gonna do a quick pat either way because it's just for safety measures.
Safety measures for what? You got f***ing belts and everything on you. How safety for what?
You're getting
Look at
you're
me.
getting transported from one place to another.
I don't care.
Either way, like I said, I can just hold you here and I can just do a pat real quick. But either way, it's gonna happen.
Don't touch
And then
me.
I got to.
I have my own authority. I'm a sovereign citizen, so just don't touch me. Get
Well,
the
we're
fuck away
going
from
to,
me.
so-
Don't touch me.
Cooperate with the pat down.
You realize just how easy it is if you just.
Touch me.
I just.
How big are your legs? If you spit on me, you're going to get charged with
What's
additional.
that?
Get out of me. Get out of me. Get
Put on the wrap.
Don't touch me, you piece of trash! Get the f away from me, it's you, bitch! You guys broke it!
It's not broken. It's not broken. It's not broken.
It's broken!
It's not. She's already gotten out once. Oh, you slipped out of these before. So right now you're sitting here, and you can put these handcuffs behind your back.
I don't like you guys anymore. Like I hate you all. And I hope you guys dies, and I hope your children dies. Like I don't like you guys. And I can't
Okay,
wait
well,
for
that's
sovereign
another
citizens to just come through. And like when that war begins, I can't wait. Don't talk to me. I'm an American, and I want to be the face of that war too.
Hi, I'm Officer Espinosa. I'm with Orange County Animal Services. I'm gonna be taking your 2 dogs. Okay?
Can you take the number?
Listen,
Can
hold on.
you
Okay,
take the
well, then
number?
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, ugly bitch. That's why your skin sucks.
Are you, on behalf of them, wanting to press charges for all this against her?
I'll check with the asset manager. Can I get back to you?
Well, the entire point of what we were doing is that you gave us the impression you wanted to press
Yeah,
charges.
yeah,
If you're going to come back and say no, we have to let her go.
No, let's do it.
They can always change their minds and have the charges dropped later.
They
but
can,
if,
yeah.
on your, if you being the representative
Yep.
want to press charges on their behalf, they can change their minds later.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can say no and we can release her.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think we should do then?
I cannot give you legal advice. I mean, regardless, I'm going to arrest her for the resisting charges.
And damage?
Well, that's on you guys. That's what I'm saying. Even if you don't know their firm answer right now, you are the representative. You can
Right.
say yes to it right now. If they change their minds, the state attorney's office will be contacting them regardless, and they would change their minds then.
Okay, put your hand behind your back then.
Break my wrist. You're not my authority. Break my wrist.
I ain't breaking no wrist.
Break my no. Break my arm.
Put your hands down. Come out. Come out.
Let's just wait for the wrap.
Okay.
I said no, right?
Oh, you're gonna.
I said
oh,
no, right?
you're
I'll
on the other
follow
side.
him up. What's up?
Oh, she got out of both.
Well, they took the
Twice.
one off.
Right.
Okay, so they took the one off so they can do a pat down. But now that the rap is here,
yeah,
it's burrito time.
Yep. Yeah. It'd probably save the. Well, maybe not. Would it save the taxpayers money if they just used duct tape? That'd be a lot of duct tape.
That's
but
what
I
they use on
think
the
it.
space station. I'm being dead serious. If an astronaut goes it starts acting erratic, they have a protocol where they will restrain him and duct tape his body so he can't cause any damage or harm.
Has that happened?
Not to my knowledge, but the fact that they have a protocol makes me think it might have. There's that rule. If there's a sign for something, it's because somebody already did it.
Yeah. Yeah. Duct tape. Maybe they should just bring both and be subjective.
I'll file them up. Get the f away from me. Get the f away from me.
Right there. Ma'am, you really need to stop resisting.
Nope.
Put her down.
Pinch it.
Careful. She's
Now
gonna
you
bite.
have assault and battery on a police officer. Congratulations.
Awesome.
There you go. We're good there. We're good.
When you have her ankles tightened, I'll pull her over them in the grass.
Yep. Now pull over.
We're good?
Roll on your back. Stop resisting.
Please back up.
Roll over onto your back. All right, let me lift. There you go. There you go. Grab it.
Get off me!
You are doing this to yourself.
I don't care. You're hurting me. Get off! Get off of me. You can't do this. I'm a human. Get off! How is this legal? Get off of me!
Get the helmet.
Just in case, let me take the helmet. I don't know how she's going to react to this one.
This suspect, Ashley, was charged with felony escape, felony resisting with violence, felony battery on a law enforcement officer, providing false identification for giving the wrong last name, threats to law enforcement, burglary of an unoccupied dwelling, felony threats to a public servant, larceny, and trespassing by adverse possession without notice. There are no records indicating she filed any lawsuits against the involved officers or the property owners. Court records indicate she pleaded not guilty, bonded out, and has since stopped showing up to court, and her bond has since been forfeited. She is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, in Florida, it takes 7 straight years of living on a property and paying the taxes before you can even try to make that claim. And this wasn't that, not even close. You know what gets people jammed up fast? Confidence built on something they don't fully understand. Because what she's holding right there, adverse possession, that's not a free pass to take control of someone's house. So now we've got officers walking into a situation where someone truly believes they belong there, and that belief, that's what makes it harder than it looks. And she gave them a fight the entire time, and those are all delay tactics, not to win, she just wanted to avoid losing. But here's the moment I want you to really lean in on. Around the 11:47 mark, watch how she begins throwing threats around, trying to pull the officer's attention toward her voice, while at the exact same time she's working her hands slipping through those cuffs. That's attention manipulation. Get officers focused on what they hear so they miss what they should be seeing, but it didn't work. Some people don't escalate because they're actually confused. They escalate because somewhere along the way they decided they're not leaving no matter the cost. But keep in mind, situations like this, they never fall apart because of what someone actually knows. They fall apart because of what someone thinks they know.
She probably knew she was in the wrong the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because she stopped going to court. Not a surprise that she stopped going to court. This is freaking ridiculous that people are doing this. This is just
Again, it's
I
a
don't
huge
even
problem
know.
in Florida. Like, it is one of the biggest problems they have is squatters just taking homes. There was one infamous squatter that he would just go and find houses that were listed and that they were empty. He would scout them out. He would actually go in and do walkthroughs during like open houses.
Yeah.
And then once he found one, he would just camp out in there.
I bet that's how she found it too. I mean, I bet she probably even did one of those walkthroughs. She probably called some random real estate agent. Hey, I want to look at this house. Let me in. Scouted it, then made sure she had the address right. Filed this stupid deed. It's just crazy.
Well, with a lot of the houses in Florida, when they do like these open houses to the public, they let them come in. They usually have like a time frame. It's like usually like a 3-hour time frame, and they usually have 2 to 3 agents there.
Yeah,
and they let people like they walk them through. There's usually one outside welcoming people. There's one usually inside. If it's like a second story, there's one on the upper floor showing people, and just the craziness.
Yeah. You would never have 2 to 3 real estate agents at an open house in Colorado. They'd just fight each other. My commission. In Wahoo, I think they said she was married. Didn't they say she was married?
She said she was.
Ugh. It literally gives me a chill. Oh. So gross. I found the video I was looking for. I got a quick short I want to add in before I play John's video. Where is it? Testimonial on a soft sit starter pack, and yes, the starter pack does come from Cam's channel.
Hi, my name is Christy Renee Mattoon, and I wanted to get on real quick and just make a little video. I took a course called the so-called law right to travel that Cameron put out, and I wanted to tell you how much of an effect it's had on my life. And I'm laughing because it is kind of funny at this point. I've used the material. As soon as I got it, we had to ingest it super fast and just go for it because we had an issue coming up that included a court date. And I've known this information for a long time. I just never knew how to activate it, how to put it into any kind of use. Sorry about my hair. I just came out of the garden. And the information that he gave was so concise and so usable. It was literally download documents, clean them up, take his information off, slap yours on there. Just make sure you get everything arranged in the right way. And so that's what we did. Going through the information, I understood most of it, but it's really a mindset shift to get this stuff. And I work on mindset stuff all the time. So I have a YouTube channel called Mind Rewire, and we do
Mind Rewire.
We do mind shift stuff. We do a lot of spiritual stuff. And this was probably as big of a mind shift as anything I've ever done. I wonder why. Call it a mind fuck, actually, because when you really start applying it and using it, and then you sit in front of a judge and try and say some of it, it changes who you are as a person. Like literally changes who you are as a person.
Yeah, it turns you into a criminal.
And Cameron, bless his heart, was a good enough soul to help guide us through some of it, some of the stuff that we didn't get, and actually made more videos and added it to the course to help me understand it a little bit better. And it probably wasn't just me personally, but I took it that way, that he did that just for me. And it's so easy to follow. It's so easy to do, but it's literally growing big enough balls to do it. They have made this so scary, and Cameron
because it's illegal.
Took a lot of the fear out of it. So I just want to thank Cameron for his course. I want to thank him for not making it so outrageously expensive that it was unaffordable, because a lot of us can't afford a lot of this stuff at this point. And invite anybody who is curious to contact me. I will tell you all about what I went through. I have no qualms about it. We're still in the mix. We're still working on it, but now we're armed with even more information because of what the judge did, which was, I find amusing at this point.
She never says what the judge did.
I highly recommend Cameron and his course, and his videos on YouTube are incredibly helpful. And yeah, I hope this helps you make a decision whether you're
Subway.
wavering back and forth on it, because mind-blowing information and easy ways to execute. That was a key to it, an easy execution. So I greatly appreciate that. Thanks, Cameron.
No, her attorney, in fact, is Cameron Wilson. He has his own channel called Power Inherit the People. He's one of my oh, she doesn't know how to stop a video. It's still going. He has his own channel called Power Inherit the People. He sells stuff like this. He's got his own freaking books. One of his books is called, oh God, it has the word like bruh or bro in it. Fuck, what the hell is the name of it? From my perception, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am, he sells legal advice. He attorney infects his services to other people, and he does these courses. And I don't know how that's not directly contempt of court, but yeah, just so you know, this shit exists out there that people actually pay for, and it's ridiculous. Let me see if I can find the name of his book, because Cameron seems like a enthusiastic guy with a lot of charisma.
That's how a lot of these guys are.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
like one of the craziest things I've noticed, and because I love true crime docs, and there was this great show on Investigation Discovery called Most Evil, and they would go and talk about like cult leaders and stuff, and how they were just being so charismatic to get these people who would have like rational people to believe them just on their own how charismatic they were. Yeah. They had one of these guys who committed like really bad crime. I don't want to say what it is because YouTube rules, but bad people stuff. And he's like, before I joined up with this group, he had a 9-to-5 job, he had his own house, but because this guy convinced him on this belief structure, he gave him everything, every cent he had, and got him to commit these crimes.
Yeah. I mean, in this scenario, I just don't know how it's anything less than illegal. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't charged him, but then again, if he doesn't do it in a courtroom setting, I'm not sure. The name of his book is called Self-Governing Bruh. Like ... BRUH. I just put a link to thriftbooks.com for his $45.69 book. So I'm kind of curious to what it says, but I'm not, if you guys want to read it, then you're more than welcome to. All right, I wanted to talk about a video, which is why I was hitting up NCR, and I really appreciate you joining. So